Hello everyone, welcome back to the iRacing channel, and it's been a while since I've done any sort of video really. I've been away for a couple of months with work and I'm now back with iRacing, and this year my aim will be to try and do probably one episode a week, one video a week, and also I'll be doing some live streams with Sim Racing Grid where I'll be actually commentating on a GT3 league that we're running. So if you want to find out about that, it happened before the officials over the iRacing season. But straight into Lime Rock, the new Toyota GR86. We are starting P16 in top split racing as we dive into the first corner, taking it nice and easy. Didn't feel like we needed to push in this first lap. This is my first race for a while and my second race in this car. Really enjoying this car. I think it's a really good start for a D license driver, and feel like it's easy to get on with. You can make mistakes. It's got a lot of lift up oversteer as we just cover the inside here, coming to the chicane on this certain layout of Lime Rock. Yeah, lots of lift up oversteer, so if you are coming off that accelerator too harshly, it will send the car around with the weight. But it's all about throttle control with this. You can't get on the gas too early. Get on the gas too early, you're going to be sending that vehicle out wide with lots of understeers. You have to come off the gas, then you're going to lose a load of speed down the straight. It hasn't got the speed or the engine pad to catch back up. As you brake just at the 100-yard marker, take the inside line, go out wide. You see someone's crashing there, a bit of lift off oversteer by the looks of it. No contact with no one else coming off the track, and taking the corner nicely. So that's a nice little freebie for us. We've actually gone up 3, so there's been a couple more accidents as well over the course of the lap, but we're losing a little bit of time to the car in front, but the fight ahead is allowing us to catch up a bit, especially in the brakes through this chicane. Get the power nice and early and drive it up that hill in second gear. So yeah, I've been away for a couple of months with work, and then come back and it's been Christmas, so just haven't had to do any videos. I haven't even done the final video from the last IRL racing at Castle Coombe, where someone sends it off into the shadow realm there, and I now cover the inside. For what reason I do not know. Oh, there's a car on the left, but I managed just to outbrake them. Just bear in mind that yellow car, you can just see him in the rear view mirror. Just later on in the race, just watch what he does. But yeah, so haven't even done the video for Castle Coombe. That'll hopefully be out over the next couple of weeks, and I'll let you know where I finished up in the championship. Some good results over the year, and yeah, we're racing again this year with the Clio, and again lots of more recording. You may have seen on the channel, or you may not. I've managed to pick up a drone, a DJI Mini Pro 3, and I'm going to be looking at doing some work around maybe coverage of events like the British Hill Climb Championship at Shelsley, Walsh, etc. Maybe get some interview of some drivers, maybe allow Shelsley Walsh to give me access to the track and get some really good footage of some of the faster top end hill climb cars going up Shelsley, and hopefully that can translate across the season to different tracks around the Midlands. So P12, we've picked up 4 spaces over the last couple of laps, 2-3 laps, and just settling nicely. Some very quick boys. My best sort of time really in clean air is about a 1 flat 0.2. As we just catch up to the livery of Lightning McQueen here. Come off the gas a little bit earlier. I didn't know how early he was going to brake, because he sends it over both sausage curbs there and nearly off into the grass. Just really careful of that, but that allows me to gain a bit of momentum. And then I let him go ahead here again, which is my fault. As I said, you come off the gas too early, and then you can see the time I'm losing already in that relative as we come around the final corner. Nice quick lap here. Really like Lime Rock Park, and this combo is really good fun. Last week it was Okayama, and there was some good fun around there. So this definitely rewards tight tracks, being brave on the brakes, controlling that rear end stability or instability on the braking, and using that throttle to best effect. So if I try and look for a gap down the left hand side, but he's closed that door on me. Keeping it flat here, trying to get a nice run on him as we come up to again the chicane. There's that yellow car of Everton behind us. He's all over the shot behind. He's trying to find that gap. I think he's fighting with Carroll behind as well, and Austin just a bit further back. So there's a nice tight group here within a couple of seconds. I've just got to try and hold on to Alex's coattails, otherwise I'm going to lose that slipstream and I'm going to be set up for an overtake, as Everton here has got a good run on me, 3/10 behind, looking for that overtake, using a bit of the slipstream. Let's cover the middle of the track here. You don't want to go tight into this corner, it's going to send you out wide as I hold the inside. And someone's gone off, carefully coming back on. I'm just about missing, I think. If I went back over the replay there, I'm probably a lot closer than I thought I was. Again, as we power through around this lap, and just again a bit of no man's land at the moment, not really gaining on Alex through maybe this sort of sector, but over the last sector Alex seems to have a bit of a more of an eye in on those last two corners where it seems to be a bit faster paced, and I've got a little bit more of an eye in through that first and second sector. So what can we expect this year from iRacing? Well, iRacing is going to be, as I said before, putting out, hopefully my aim is to get out one video a week of a race, and then of course all the in real life racing as well, maybe some drone stuff, and then I'll be working on another channel, on another league, Sim Racing Grid SIG on YouTube. We have a Discord as well, where we're going to be running a GT3 league, which will be 1 week before all the iRacing endurance special events, and that is 90-minute races at 1 o'clock GMT. So if you want to get involved in that, drop a comment down below, let me know. I can give you a Discord link and get you involved. The first race will be 14th of Jan as Daytona's coming on the 21st. I'm going to be racing in some of the officials, probably 4, and then obviously I won't be racing the GT3 league because I'll be commentating and doing the race steward. We've come up with some regs that hopefully define a bit more of the overtaking policies, so fingers crossed that pans out. It's our first season going public. We had an in-house trial season and race, and it seemed to work well, so we've now expanded out. It is free to come and join, and there are some prizes from some of our sponsors as well for first, second and third, and we're going to be running an overall championship, a pro championship and pro am championship, which is about 2800 IR and above is pro, and 2799 and below is pro am, with prizes available for the best racers, with points being scored up to the top 20 in the race, so it's worth staying in. 40 in the race, so it's be good practice if you love your GT3s, and good fun. We've found, especially with some commentary you can watch back later, and some good broadcasting hopefully between me and Reese, who's going to be my co-commentator for the season. So we are now, it says 12 minutes top left, but I don't think we've gone 12 minutes in. I think we're more looking in closer to 9. I think this is for some reason Race Labs is showing 3 minutes quicker, so we're about 8-9 minutes in, and we're just stuck in P11. So P11's not a bad place to be. Again, some iRacing, we're just at 1 at this time, but we are top split, and I'm happy to try and aim for that top 10. Hopefully these fight up ahead and I can gain a bit of time, but I've still got Everton on my tail with Austin not too far behind me, so just got to bear them in mind. If I try not to make any mistakes, try to be consistent, and get myself closer to Alex up ahead. We come through the final corner here. I lift a little bit too much here, but there seems to be some battling going on behind as they go 2 abreast through that final corner, so that's drawing me away from them, but I'm losing a lot of time to the cars as they pack up ahead now. Just don't seem to have the pace as Alex controls a beautiful drift as I look to go left, but I don't want to get any more X's than I want. So I've come out wide and let him carry on. I know he's faster than me, so I'm going to try and use him to go further, closer to the cars in front, use the slipstream with him and try and keep up with him. So a good save by Alex there, if you're watching. Very impressive. I've seen a lot more. I've managed to spin it low there during practice. As we come up through the chicane again, we've got Austin now ahead of Everton, who's managed to get ahead. He seems to, and then descends it into that corner. I did leave the space, I saw it coming. I knew he had a lot better run out of this. As I get hit from behind twice, 3 times now, just trying to stay off the grass. If I hit that grass, I'm spinning off, so I lose 1, 2, 3. Got 2 cars coming flying out that final corner as well. So 5 positions in 2 corners. That's my fault for letting him pass. I didn't cover the inside. As one goes off there, so I get that one back, which allows a run on these two. These two are fighting now, but yeah, overall lost 4 spaces in 1 corner. That's what I said. If you lose any sort of time out of some of these fast corners, the car is not powerful enough to keep you going down that long straight at Lime Rock Park. So it's now up to me to try and find these positions back as they're fighting up ahead. The car that hit me was the yellow car up ahead and just rammed into me 3 times. I got 0x for all of them, which is fine I suppose, but not necessary in that final corner, which could have ended my race. Luckily it didn't, with the bumper cars. So got a little neat run, nice and tight through that final corner. Probably could carry a bit more speed. We've got the slipstream helping me out here. Don't seem to be carrying any damage from that instant from the lap before. So now we're trying to keep up with them and do a bit of damage control. Try and find my way back to 12th or 11th if I can. And try and enjoy the rest of my race. My face was a picture here. This is just a replay, this isn't live. So I tried to record live, it didn't record live. Unfortunately, been a little bit of a problem with Streamlabs. Haven't used it for a couple of months, and I think it's human error on my part. I think I just didn't press record. So just got to sort that out with my stream deck and how it's all connected up, and double check before a race. Maybe put a post-it note on my screen saying double check on record, as I nearly overstep the mark and lose it as I go over those big sausage curves. They're bigger than you think and definitely do a lot bit of damage maybe to the floor. I lose a lot of time as well, as you can see, as the Carol pulls a lot ahead of me with Kevin, and with Julian behind gaining a bit of time as well. A lot better corner there, not a lot tighter, using all the track as well. Try and find a bit of a slipstream to try and keep away from Julian from behind, and I found a bit of time as he must have had a really bad corner coming out of there. So trying to find some time now. You can see 4 cars there racing with each other. We know that yellow car is dangerous up ahead with Everton. It likes to get dicey and maybe cause a bit more crashes, so fingers crossed we get some of that, as he looks very tight through ahead. And that's one of the things you got to do with these cars, that it does produce some close racing, but you just keep your eye ahead and see what happens, what's going on. You can kind of predict you might have to take some evasive action at some point. As I said before, really like this car. It's very similar to my Renault Clio 182 hill climb car in terms of how it handles. Ease onto the wheel as you drive through. As the car nearly goes wide there, the Lightning McQueen kind of livery car, and as you can see, gaining loads of time on it just because he had a problem in that final corner, almost like I did. I don't really have the run here, but I'm going to send it anyway because I know I'm quite good on the brakes on this. I managed to hold that, and through comes Julian as well, I think, with it, and Alex there lost 4 spaces. Positions, another car spin off. You can see that smoke, maybe a little bit of a drift, held on to it, but again it's going to be slow. You can see that yellow car's right up its tail again onto the grass, spins, hits the other one out. We've got Chaos hit the brakes hard, and we dodge what's going on there. So another 2-3 there caused by that yellow car again. So definitely one to watch out for. If he's in your split, he will cause some sort of carnage. But now just covering the inside, because I did have a bad run out there, and Julian's just pressing on to me. So I'm looking at the inside maybe, but I'm just going to slow down on this apex here, just slow down what he's doing with his momentum, and then gives me a better run out than he does. And as you can see, I'm pulling away, but they're side by side now, Alex and Julian. as they're coming down the straight. All I've got to do is hold on to 12th position. A couple more laps left, I believe. Got no flags on this. Maybe this could be the last lap of the race. So as you're going, trying to just stay ahead of the two battling behind. 12th place would be a good recovery from where I lost all them places due to my fault really of letting one car through and letting the other 5 through. As I said before, the races will be recorded live, so you won't get this replay. You'll get me on the webcam, you'll see everything that I'm doing, you'll see all the facial expressions, you'll see all my live reactions. This was just me saying this was quite a good race, I enjoyed it, and me saying I want to come back to YouTube, I need your support to try and get this channel going again. It's my fault, it's not your fault that there's no videos here, and I just want to get back going with YouTube, because I do enjoy doing it, and I do enjoy helping you all out with some of the guides and putting on my races that I do. But that's it. That's the end of the race. P12. I'm quite happy with that. Starting P16, top split. I was definitely not one of the fastest here, especially with minimal amount of practice. But really enjoyed the race. A bit of carnage in there as well, but managed to stay clear, only 4x. And that's a bit early, maybe that first contact with Everton as well earlier on. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, race safe, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.